Hey, this will probably be my first video on my channel here. And you can see it might be interesting just by what's on the workbench today. Is a old d44 I got today, held together by wire, just metal wire. What I'm gonna do, simple video on sanding points here. Let me see if I can pop this off. Let me put you guys down for a minute. Well, the wire did not like to come off. It just snapped. But what I'm going to do is just take the simple dimple little screwdriver. Oh, Jesus. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Which might not work. So if it does not work, we all know you have to have a better option. So, since these McCullochs are all American, you go to your standard tools and you grab whatever size you need. If you can find the right size. Let me see if I can. To say I've not done this before, so, well, I've done YouTube videos, but not on chainsaws. I'm on TikTok, though. You guys can find me on there. Congrats if you could. I'm in the process of moving my tools from that one to this one. Don't mind the expensive stuff. We don't talk about the expensive stuff. Born poor but live rich. Or just have some expensive things and the vast majority of cheap things. Well, this is not going as planned. I thought it would be slightly simpler, but hey, what it takes is what it takes. I'm gonna have to edit most of this stuff out of here. We're back in business again. Now, you might not have as much difficult time as me, seeing how you probably won't be holding an iPad. There should be 2 bolts, and if you sand the points and it runs a little bit, I've heard that sometimes this shaft in here, which I'll show you guys, can get a bunch of oxidization in it, and you might have to clean it out, which I heard you have to take apart the whole saw, and I do not plan on that, because the person who had it before the guy I got it from had done some slight modifications. Only slight. I mean, just don't look at the evidence. You can tell this thing has been through more in its lifetime than most people will, because most people can't live anymore. Because either they can't afford to live, or they don't want to live. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to edit 95% of this stuff out. Bruh. Where'd I put that? Nah, I got it. Put it in a very organized bag. Do as I say, not as I do. If I can, I might have to see if this screwdriver will work. Oh, yes. So, yeah, I would not be lacking on content from any of these. Because I have about 70 saws and I have 70 different problems. So you guys will be seeing probably more tedious videos on me trying to record myself. But, for now, I'm starting with slightly small stuff that might not even be the problem. Diagnosing is not my issue. My issue is money. Just as I said, very organized bag. Don't mind my chips. So what we do is we hopefully just pull that off and see a point system I've never even seen before. I mean, I've seen them like on the 170s, but Jesus, this is far more complicated and daunting. Because this is the older d44, which I guess I'm going to have to grab my piece of, let me clean you guys off, piece of sandpaper. Can I get my camera to focus? God damn it. Come on, focus. 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 Well, seeing how my camera is not doing camera thingies, I'll hope that it clears up and... Well, there goes all that. There we go. Now, grab either your wife's, girlfriend's, or someone you know, mom's, nail file, and what you do is you just pry this little piece apart here, and you stick this in here and rub it back and forth. I know it seems like a very simple task, but can be slightly annoying on slightly different models of saw. Those look clean. Oh, wait. Gotta stick it in there. Now, if you don't have any ghosts at your house, you can buy just regular files for anything, or just use a piece of sandpaper. Whatever floats your boat, you know, but this is, well, pretty simple and works pretty well. Here's what's on the chopping block next, people. Have fun, wait for that. So, yeah, it's not a daunting task. I'm just gonna have to put you guys down for that. Now that we have that little file in there, just rub it back and forth. Open your points back up. See if they're clean. My hypothetical here, that does not look very clean. I might have to rub that back and forth a little bit more. Usually I have a can of brake clean. I have to clean up the whole thing because it's full of oxidization. Let's see here. Now those look pretty clean. What I'm going to do is take this very high performance air compressor that came from my grandpa's house and use it to just kind of blow it up. Which I'm not going to blow off the saw, because I know if I do that, it's going to look horrible in here. And my camera is very close up, and I do not know why. Just hang that back. How you had it, or how not to do it. And hope that your points work. Don't ask me why there's wire on it. Don't ask me why there's problems. I don't know. And we will figure out if this is the problem later, and if it's not, you'll probably see another video on it. Well, Now it's just time to do the steps backwards. You throw your bolts in there that you stored precariously. And you just kind of start them. You can use a screwdriver or a ratchet. I prefer to use a screwdriver so they don't get too tight. But if they keep on coming loose, just throw some Loctite on there. Definitely won't make it really hard to take out when you have to take it out one day. Don't mind my struggles. This is my life. There's a struggle. I'm going insane. Just kidding. I'm doing this all in my basement. All you need to do is just put that in there. And hope that piece of wire that's hanging up there, which you don't know why it is, won't be in your way. Which I don't think is a factory option from McCulloch. Maybe it's just a higher luxury option. Some trim, you might say. Once you have it tight, you tighten up your other side, because you both got them started so they're not off-centered. And then after you put time into it, and you try and start it again, it don't start, you at least know that wasn't the problem. Now that my camera has stopped focusing, I think it's almost about time to hope my editing software can edit out all my dumb talking. So I'll see you guys again. You could tell there are some projects on the workbench and chips for me to eat. So I will talk to you later. And have fun. That'll be later. Probably tomorrow sometime. But I don't know if I'm going to get this edited tonight. So maybe once a week. Maybe. So you guys have some well-deserved fun. I think that this video will probably get no views. Don't judge me for my all-foreseeing eyes, I guess. I don't know. I'm not much of a talker here. Or smart. So, if you guys have any information, I might have some information on it. But hopefully by this time I'm done blabbering along, this camera has focused. But, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. And, I mean, we're going to have some plentiful projects. Like putting a crankshaft in the home light. And probably others with the 550. Maybe the P41, the 150 should be fine, I would think. Now, you guys can have fun in your days and your adventures. We will have some later content if anyone watches this and subscribes. Have fun.